Hey guys, what's up? This is Tony Tone from Chess Salcero on YouTube and on Instagram. Guys, today I want to talk about the all important, unique pawn move called en passant. That's En space Passant. It is a French term that means literally, in quotes, in passing in the game of chess. This is a very tricky and confusing move that a lot of people, I don't believe, understand it unless you're a club player, club level player, IM, GM, master level. A lot of people don't know about this. If they do, they don't understand it. If they try it, they can't execute it correctly because it really is confusing. But it is it's a great tool to use in certain positions that will give you or will yield an advantage of some sort. I want you to understand it, and we're going to break this baby down right now. So I'm going to clear this board, and I'm going to try to break this down because, again, it's clear as mud. You'll see. So watch. Let's clear the board. I'm going to set up the pawns here. I'm not going to set up the rest because I don't really need to. And I'm going to put the black pieces here. All right. So what does en passant mean? Why is it called in passing? So guys, check this out. At some point in the life of a pawn on its journey in a battlefield, in a game of chess, since they only move forward, they eventually run into their counterparts. Black will run into white, white will run into black. So if we just play this out, I move, he moves. I move, he moves. I move, he moves. Okay. Now, how do you pass an opponent's pawn en route to the promotion square, which is here for white, like the end zone, Super Bowl, football, you want to get to the touchdown. And for black, it's the first rank, my first rank right here, right? How do you get to that side without running into another pawn, without it having the ability to capture you, right? This is the essence of what this is. I'm going to clear the board again. So let's do this. Watch this. Let's say that this pawn is right here. I am on the 5th rank. I'm trying to head to my promotion square right there. And if you know what a promotion square is, I have it in a different video called Pawn Basics, where essentially if the pawn makes it, which is a rare feat, to its end square on its file, on another file, doesn't matter, you get rewarded. So you get promoted into whatever you want except a pawn, and it cannot be a king. So you can get a queen or under promote to a rook, bishop, or knight. But that's separate. So for this, at some point, let's say, for example, the pawn, who on its initial starting move on its home square can have the option of going one square up or to the second square. Let's say it goes right here to the first square. Now, since pawns only capture diagonally, I have the option of going straight and passing him, continuing forward, or just grabbing him, capturing him, taking him off the board. I eat him. He's done. All right? It's my choice. It's his choice. Let's say he jumps and ends up right next to me, adjacent to me, on the adjacent file to my left or right. It doesn't matter. Right? Now, my option of capturing him, he's taking it away from me. Why? Because he's not diagonal to me. So I can't capture him because he's next to me. He's already past me. Right? So what en passant says is that we have the ability to actually capture this pawn diagonally, even though he's not standing on that square to me on the adjacent file diagonally. He's not here diagonally where I can capture him. He's not here diagonally where I can capture him. He's already passed me because I'm on the 5th rank and he's jumped directly next to me 2 squares up, which is legal. And now essentially he's taken away my ability to capture him. But the French said, no, I don't think so. We're going to come up with a move centuries ago, called it en passant, which gives you the ability to capture a pawn that's sitting adjacent to you, right next to you on either file, left or right, as if he were there anyway, but he's not. So essentially, watch, if he's this is the requirements to en passant. You have to be, it has to be your initial jump from your starting square, your very first move, boom. And there has to be a pawn standing next to you, either here to the right or to the left. It doesn't matter. He could be here, and he jumps up too. Now we're standing next to each other. Those are the requirements. He has to take a 2-square jump off of his initial move, and if there's a pawn next to him, black or white or black, does not matter. He moved up. I happen to be here. I can now take him, and he's removed from the board. It's kind of like a magic trick. Like, wait, what? Whoa, right? I'm going to show you that again, guys. This is tricky. Let's do it from the white side. Let's say black is coming down right here. He's heading down here. The position is crazy, whatever. I don't know what's going on because we don't see the rest of the pieces. But try to visualize there are other pieces here. Black just moved from here to here. Now it's white's turn. And I don't want to come here because he's going to take me. And maybe it's not an advantage to me for whatever reason, in whatever given position. But I say, you know what? I'm going to, boom, hop up my 2 squares legally because I haven't moved yet. I'm on my home squares, my first initial move. And now I'm next to him, and he's next to me. He has the option, look at this, bam, to remove me from the board. Just like that. Again, I know you're thinking, what the hell did I just see? It's like a magic trick, a rabbit out of a hat. It's like this guy just pulled a card out of the blue. But essentially, that's what this means. They came up with a way for both opponents, black and white, to be able to pass each other. In passing, you can take him or vice versa. Now, the only requirement is you can't just do this on any file or any square on the chessboard. I mean, I can't be here and let's say we're right here. Sorry. It has to be from your starting square and there's a white piece coming towards you, or from the white starting square and there's a black pawn coming towards you. If he's there and he's two rows up, 2 ranks up, and it's my turn and I move, bam, now he's next to me, I'm next to him, he can take me and I'm off the board. Now let's do it from the black side. Let's do it over here. Doesn't matter what file it is. The requirement is simply that you have an initial jump, whether it's black or white, boom. There happens to be a piece next to you, left or right. He could be here, right? Now I can take you and get you off the board. And I'm capturing you in passing you, even though you're not diagonal to me. Now, if you are thoroughly confused by this, I understand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a game, hypothetically here. Let's go to the analysis board. Okay, and we're just going to make some moves. Let's say I jump here. I don't know, he goes here. And I go here. And I go, then he comes, let's say he moves here. Let me see how I do this. Let's say I come here. He can actually take me, but just for the sake of this, I want to show you this. And then let's say he moves here. Now I move here, and he moves here. Now watch this. He jumps. Oops, sorry. It's my turn. I move here. Now he moves right here. Now look, initial starting position. He hops up 2 squares. There's a pawn standing next to him. I have the option of continuing forward or not doing anything, just moving something else. Or I can actually, watch this. I can legally take him, and he's off the board. Did you see that? If I go back, watch this. He hops next to me. He's right next to me. And now my next move, if I want to, I don't have to. Look at this. I end up right here as if he was standing right there for me to take. He's not. And in passing him, I capture him. So let's go back to the board editor. Very tricky to understand. You can go to google.com or chess.com or anywhere, even here at elitechess.org, and see how it's done. But I like to break things down. I like to explain things, guys, because, watching something is one thing. Understanding it technically historically, anythingly, understanding the whys. Why is this allowed? Why is this legal? Why is he allowed to do this to me or me to him? Understanding whys in anything, even in life, is so insightful. It makes you understand things so much deeper than just seeing something happen. So this is why I make these videos, guys, because I see a lot of this great chess content online, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I have my own twist, my own take, my own philosophy on things, and the way I break things down, because I really want to help the layman out there understand what the hell it is he's doing and why, because this is a very complex game. It's very confusing to a lot of people. A lot of people quit. They start, then they quit because it gets too hard. They'll play checkers forever because it's easy, or other games, but this game is deep. This is a rabbit hole you're going down. You're taking the red pill in the Matrix. You are going deep, deep, deep. The more you get into it, it becomes actually very addictive. But the more you understand the game, it isn't just about moving. You have to know what to do with the pieces and why. I can't stress this enough. If you just move pieces and don't know why the hell you moved it or to what square, for what reason, what's the point in playing? You must understand the whys of things in this game and in life, period. So, guys, I hope that wasn't too confusing. Replay this video 1,000 times. Learn this stuff. Utilize it. It really comes in handy in many different situations. And you will, for someone who's ignorant about this move or anything else in chess, and I'm not saying they're dumb. Dumb isn't ignorant. You just don't know. You don't know what you don't know. You could take advantage of this and really break somebody down and win a chess game because they were not aware of something like this or anything else in the game of chess, because it's very complex and complicated. So learn this stuff, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's chess.salcedo27. I just started this. I'm trying to grow it and study. Hope you like. I'm out. Tony Tone out. Peace.